Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today we'll be talking about games, I think was 13 for 17 or something like that. The games that the Rangers played against the Royals. Obviously the first thing I take away is that they swept a 4-game series. It was, again, the last time we faced the Royals, it was another 4-game series and we swept them then. So that's 8-game winning streak against the Royals. And that was a thing that the Rangers haven't accomplished, like to have 4 series back to back with an opponent and sweep them all since like Seattle in like 1978. I think that's what they were saying in Fox Sports Southwest. Um, but another takeaway for me is that the pitching was excellent in this series for both teams. Really, let's just get started with it. The first game, if you watch that whole game, you're a trooper. I mean, a 0-0 game all the way into the 13th. Delano to Shields with, I think it was either a single or a double down the line, of third baseman, and that's a walk-off right there. 0-1 score. Both teams pitched fantastic in that game. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It's really rare for a game to go 0-0 into extra innings and stuff like that. Go 0-0 in overtime, stuff like that. So it's a weird thing to see, but if you like pitching, you love this series. Going in, the Royals had the best ERA, I think, of the AL or the major leagues, which I knew was going to be tough. But that first game just showed that they are still great at pitching. And honestly, they only had 2 games in there where they were great. They were just okay. But next game it was 1-6. I'm pretty sure. A few home runs in there, some great plays. Honestly, it was just a fun series to watch, especially if you like pitching. Well, again, third game 2-1, another pitcher's duel. It was fun to see that our starters have revitalized themselves and have come out strong in the series. It's very encouraging for the rest of the series, or not the rest of the series, the rest of the season. They are 9-10, the Rangers right now, after the sweep. Thankfully they did, because they're still under 100 somehow after this 4-game sweep, which is kind of obnoxious. But next series is against the Twins, so if there's any team where well, I'm pretty sure they're like 500 or something, a little bit below that. But according to last year, there's no better team to face if you're down. But the third game, or the fourth game, which I was just done watching, Yu Darvish was fantastic in that game. Holy crap, he was executing his pitches. His movement on those pitches were so spot on, so perfect. He just mowed down a lot of guys. Besides Bonifacio, with like 2-4 or something like that. But I think that the Rangers had good offense in game 2 and 4 in that series. The other games not so much, but again, the Royals pitching is just that good, you know. But I'd say the bullpen hasn't proven themselves yet. I'd say they gave me more confidence in it though. Matt Bush was great in the series. Man, it was really good. It was really encouraging to watch there. It's like a lot of the complaints I had before the series was kind of fixed a little bit in this series, and I like that they're making adjustments like that. Hopefully we can win at least 2 games in the Twins series. I mean, I don't want to lose more than we win in that series. That would just be terrible for us. I mean, that's just kind of like kicking the balls in that point. You can't really come back from that. Let's see here. I think besides Darvish, the other pitchers were really great. Cashner was good in his game that he played. Lots of runs. There wasn't it's surprising because a lot of the other games in this season for the Rangers have been that they like scoring home runs as their primary source of scoring income, if you want to say that. But they didn't hit a lot of home runs in the series. They did hit some, but there wasn't too many. I think they were relying a little bit less on the home run, and it's good for them because you don't want to rely on a home run ball so much, especially in things like the postseason where that dips down. So they were scoring runs other than home run, but I think that that's good for them going forward, especially in the postseason. Of course, it gets harder than that to score a homer. Um, but I'd say we are in a good spot right now. I think we can definitely make a comeback here and get second in the division. It's a thing where um, we have just fixed what we have been missing in the last couple of series, or the whole year, really. I'm just happy to see that they've turned it around. I mean, they could go into the twin season or not twin season, twin series and completely suck. They give 10 runs each game, get shut out each game. But I'm just saying that for this series, they've come back in my eyes. Now, of course, they can lose that confidence very quickly in one game, probably. um, but I think that they're in a position to win here the next couple of series. They go Twins, Angels, and then the Astros, which will be very fun to see, or very interesting to see how well they do against the Astros this season. I mean, they've been just crushing them the last 3 seasons or so. It'll be interesting to watch, since they are improved in Astros, to see if we still have dominance against them. Um, but another thing is, I think that honestly, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Profar has just been a bust. You know, they should, of course, if you look back on it in hindsight, they should have traded him at his peak of potential. But as a thing, I think he is in a similar position as Byron Buxton. I really think so. Byron Buxton is, of course, a little bit better, but I think they're in similar positions right here. Pretty sure like Profar is like a few years older. I think it's like 27 or something. But Profar has not reached his potential at all. He had one okay season. I think it was in 2013, 2012 maybe. But other than that, I haven't really seen anything good from him. Of course, looking back on it, they should have traded him. Should have gotten an amazing player that could have been a cornerstone of the playoffs, a playoff run for the Rangers. But you know, I think they did the best that they could. I think they made the right decision in the moment. Take a chance on Profar, even though it wasn't the #1 prospect. That's not really taking a chance, but I think that learning from that experience, they can use that going forward. So, I don't think I really have much more to say here. I will meet you guys in the next video after the Twin Series. Actually, I think the next video will be discussing round 1 of the NHL playoffs. I will see you guys there. Hopefully you go and support that video. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.